Hey guys, so this week's theme on YouTube Sisters is Spring Week, so I thought that I would do a Spring Essentials video. As you can see and probably hear, I am filming outside, so noise. Hopefully this mic might help a bit, but there's a lot of noise out here, so I might have to refilm this if it all goes wrong. And the camera might shake a bit because it's windy. But I just want to film outside because it's sort of spring-like and there's people outside and it's kind of awkward, but I don't care. If you hear me talking to myself, it doesn't really matter. But obviously I don't have the products out here to show you, but I will insert little close-ups and stuff. I just thought that it'd be nice to film outside, so yes. Some products are a bit more specific, whereas others are a bit more, you know, there's different things that fit into the categories, but you'll soon see. So the first product I thought of when I thought of Spring Essentials is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I'm scared my camera's going to fall over. Which is basically what you use to take your makeup off, or you can just use it to cleanse your face. I use it every day even if I'm not wearing makeup. And I just think it's really refreshing, and I do use it all year round, but it's also really nice to use in the spring. And if you don't have it, I'd recommend you get it because it's really cheap. I don't think it's any more than £5 or £6 or something, and it's really good. There's a motorbike. I know there are like alternatives. I think there's a L'Oreal one, but I've always just used this one and I really like it. Anyway, my second spring essential is Hollister spray. My friend got me this when she went to America, and I really like it. It's definitely a spring summer kind of scent. It's called Crescent Bay, I think, and it's the pink one, and it smells really nice. And because it's a body mist, do you mind? Because it's a body mist, I think it'll be quite nice to use in the spring because it's a lot lighter. I really do hope you can hear me. Yeah, it's just a nice fresh scent, something you can take around with you and just spray on. So I really like that. Thirdly, it's something I was obsessed with last year, and I still have quite a few things that fit into that category, and that is daisies. I basically just had daisies on quite a few of my clothing items, and daisies are my favourite flowers, and in the spring they just seem to be, they're not necessarily a spring flower because you see them all the time, but I like those really big daisies. I don't know what they're called, they might just still be daisies. But I just really like daisies. I like the pattern, I like the flowers, and they just remind me of spring, so yeah. Thirdly, I have candles. Again, something that are an all year round thing, but I obviously like the spring scent in the spring, so I'll film a couple of close-ups of those. So these are some of my favourite spring candles. I have quite a lot of winter ones because I got like a big set, the little votive ones, but I'll use them next winter. Now I'm moving on to spring scents. I'm actually not too sure how many I have. I probably don't have that many, so you might have only seen 2 or 3 close-ups, but spring candles are one of my favourites. I think they're really nice. Can I just also point out that spring is one of my favourite seasons. Second favourite season, I love it. Next is something that I haven't actually made one this year yet, and I haven't had one in ages, but I really want to start making them during the spring and summer, and that is smoothies. I saw Zoe make a smoothie on one of her vlogs and it looks so nice. I'm going to attempt to make that one hopefully soon, because it's looked so yummy, like the strawberries and the raspberries and the bananas. They're like probably my 3 favourite fruits, kind of. I don't really eat fruit, I prefer vegetables, but I keep sniffing too, sorry. I'm just rambling in this video, I'm outside, it's really weird. But yeah, smoothies I think would be a really nice thing to make in the spring. There's plenty of recipes online, I know there's cool things you can look at, and it's just really easy. You just throw them in a blender and then put them in a glass and then drink it. And it's good to have as a breakfast as well if you're like me and you don't like to eat breakfast. It's better than having a yoghurt, I think, which is what I currently have. Next is nail polishers. Again, quite a broad category, but you can bring out the more spring kind of colours, the brights, the pastels, which are my favourite colours. In the autumn and winter, I tend to, you know, I don't have that many dark colours, but spring and summer you can bring out the brights on your nails. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually going to try and, you know, make my nails look really nice. I've not had nail polish on for ages, but I want to try and make them grow and look nicer so I can start wearing nail polish in the spring and summer again. My final spring essential is body butter. I have a couple of these and I think again they're really nice. Whoa, that's a big gust of wind. Again, you can use them in the autumn and the winter, but I think spring and summer is where you can use like fresher scents and more flowery scents, and even though you might not need to be as moisturised, I think it depends on your skin type though. It's just nice to smell like you could smell like a daisy. So you could be wearing daisy clothes, you could have a bouquet of daisy flowers, and you could smell like a daisy. How wonderful would that be? So I'm going to go now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry about the noise, sorry about the squinting to the sun. It took me forever to try and think of a location where I could film, so I just gave up and stood here. I quite like filming stood up, it's a lot more, I feel like it's more casual. So yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube Sisters, and sorry about the noise once again because there's been a lot of noise. Yeah, I will see you next week. Bye. That's really awkward. There's people. There's some people. There was like 2 people just walking down there. That was awkward. Okay. Next is, that was real loud. Oh no.